Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the north. More specifically, we are in Lutherville, Timonium, Maryland. And even more specifically than that, we are at the Maryland State Fair. Of course, I am personally on a mission to visit every state fair. And today we're going to be checking off State Fair number 29, the Maryland State Fair. So are you ready to learn about the state of Maryland? Please follow me. And through this entrance, we spill directly into the Midway. Now, normally I like to end the night on the Midway, but actually they were selling wristbands, daytime wristbands, which are only good till 5. It was about $20 cheaper than a normal wristband, so I went ahead and got that. I think we're gonna do the Midway first today. I always like to ride something new at the fair, and I don't think I've been on the Storm before, so let's go for a whirl on the Storm and see what this thing does. Okay, let's see if we can find us a seat here on Storm. The storm is beginning to storm here. There's all sorts of different unique ways on which one can be spun in a circle. Let's see how the Storm handles. It's kind of interesting, like the whole ride itself rotating and turning here. I don't really know. I just got a little peek at the ride before I got on. I don't really know what velocity we're going to kick into. I don't know if I probably should have taken my hat off, but there we go. Oh yeah, let's see, bit of a slow build there, but starting to feel it. Starting to feel those G-forces affect my my fleshy body. So yeah, it looks like the whole ride, the whole like floor is turning while these individual carts are turning as well. So let me give you guys a POV here. See, normally you'd be staring at these people right here, but it's slow right now. So there's no one sitting there. But yeah, a lot of spinning, a lot of rotation, and there it goes, kicking into a little bit of a higher gear there as we rotate. Maybe ill-advised to hop on a spinning ride very first thing at a fair. These things, they hit you right, they can ruin your whole day. Woohoo! Now, I kind of have been trying to make a point of riding the swings at the state fairs. I do enjoy the swings, and they always kind of give you kind of a nice view of the Midway. So let's give the swings a chance. Okay, let's find our seats. And there we go. We've begun our rise here up above the Midway. There we go, getting a little bit of swing there. Let's survey what else is available here on the Midway. We can spot some other rides here we may want to check out. Oh, and there we go. Full force here on the swings. Whoa! Okay, there we go. There we go. Woo-hoo! Swings! Swings are great. Oh man. Snick up! I think I'm still a little dizzy from the storm. I think I'm going in a lot of circles here, one after another. Here we have the Atlantis Fun House here. I don't think I've seen this one before. The Fun House themed after the lost city of Atlantis. And look what they have right out front. The brand new Lowe's animatronic deep sea diver there for 2024 Halloween.
There they are. I've never seen anything like this. Other things get one before they hit me.
Yeah, we enter here through the barrel. I always wonder how much time is too much time to spend in the barrel. But it's got, I've had people get annoyed at me for staying too long in the barrel, so we'll hop out. I think that was enough barrel. A little foot slide there. We got like the cushiony floor. Oh, I don't know if you can feel that, but the floor was vibrating very violently through the spinning punching bags here. There we go. We're moving floor. It's all about, oh my God. All about the floor traps, all about the feet traps in the Carnival Fun Houses. So we got the foot rollers here, and then the conveyor belt. All right, so the foot sliders, then onto the conveyor belt. That's probably my favorite, the conveyor belt, because you can just sit here and relax while the conveyor belt. There's the swings we just got off of. Just wait patiently for the conveyor belt, although it does kind of drop you at the end. Ugh. I do like the theming on the slide. It's like one big tentacle. Down the tentacle we go. Over here we have an interesting food alert. We have Filipino style deep fried watermelon. I think we're gonna have to try this one. Okay, this is interesting, and the gentleman that sold this to me was telling me it was part of his family recipe. Said his grandmother would prepare this when they were children, that she would cover watermelon in pancake batter and serve it to them in the morning. Now he said that actually his family opened a restaurant in the Philippines. He said it's the only black-owned restaurant in the Philippines, and they have tweaked the recipe using cake batter now. So it's got that the vanilla frosting there on top. This is very interesting. I'm looking forward to trying this. Fried watermelon here at the Maryland State Fair. Yeah, very sweet, like a funnel cake-like consistency. I didn't really get any of the watermelon though. So let me see if I can get some more watermelon with this bite. It's very hot. Even the watermelon is like steamy hot. It's a very unique flavor. Oh yeah. No, like icing with the watermelon, with the fried batter. Very unique taste, but actually pretty good. Wow. Not usually eating stuff this sweet normally. That is some very, very delicious, very unique flavor there. Here is the zipper. We've seen that all over the country. One of the most terrifying carnival rides, but this one's unique. Look at this. They actually have like little zippers on the back of the cars. Uh-oh, looks like they're hosing out that. So they just had to spray it out, the zipper. Maybe someone, you know, unzipped the contents of their stomach into the zipper. But now we're talking. They have the Haunted Mansion traveling dark ride here at the Carnival. Always, you know, the score in my head of how great the State Fair is goes up automatically if there is any sort of dark ride involved. And our chariot awaits. Oh, here we go. look at the skeleton in the electric chair there. Who's this? I think there was like a zombie in there. Oh, there we go. That. Oh, there's a lot of screaming in here. Oh yeah, look at it in the wall there. Creatures in the walls. We have the Sea Ray here, the big rocking boat ride. But look who's out here in front of the boat. We have another one of the new Lowe's 2024 animatronics, the sea captain here. We saw the deep sea diver out in front of the Atlantis Fun House. Alright, let's find us a good seat here. Kind of the closer to the edge you sit, the more terrifying it gets. Alright, and we are rocking here a little bit. It's gonna get more intense here in a second. See the pirate there on the end of the ship. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, I think this may be a gentler. Boat ride. But yeah, just sit back and enjoy the gentle rocking of the boat. I don't think this is full speed. Yeah, sometimes Carnival rides they don't run at full capacity. Maybe it's an older ride. Maybe they need to take it easy. I think this is kind of like a half speed, half distance boat. Woo-hoo! Looks like we have total chaos here over at the bumper cars. Total unbridled chaos. Now we rode the other style of swings, but we have this separate type of swings, and you see these a lot at different amusement parks. What would you call this type of swings with the big grandiose structure on it? Leave a comment in the comment section if you know what you would call the two different types of swings. All right, they have double seats, they have single seats. I guess I'll grab one of the single seats back here. And the swinging begins. So this is a lot different than the other swings, because one, you're a lot lower here, at least lower to start out with. The other swings more kind of take you up a little higher. Actually, this might go a little higher, I'm not sure. Okay, kind of see, it swings you out a little more. Okay, there we go. So this is different in the fact that like this device in the middle, it like rocks back and forth. It kind of gives you like a motion, like up and down type wave-like motion as you are rotating. And then your swing kind of like twists in the wind too. Like the chains are dangling from, twist around. Oh my gosh. I think we're gonna put the Hydra off for another day. Yikes. Now I've seen spinning dragons like this. I've seen spinning dogs like this, and I've seen spinning bears like this, but I don't ever think I've seen the spinning monkeys here. It's just known as Monkey Mayhem. And I don't believe I've ever seen this ride before. It's simply called Rockin' Out. It's like these weird little gravy boats that people are sitting in. Again, another twirling flat ride. Oh wait, it's doing something. Oh, it's angling, okay. This just started getting a little wilder. So they're like little gravy boats they're in, are like rocking back and forth as it angles them. Huh, honestly, I've never seen this one before. You have the goldfish game here, and this is really interesting. So if you get a ball in there, you win one of these goldfish here, but they also sell these stuffed animals that have a goldfish bowl in their stomach. They're called bowl bellies. So you can put a goldfish in the belly of a stuffed chicken. They're doing their horse show right now.
That will be our champion execution.
We have the exhibition hall here. We'll head inside. Look at that wonderful Maryland state flag there on the doors. Over here, it says fair. I mean, if you as long as you count that guy as the I. Here's the official state fair souvenir shop. See, there's a hoodie there. Is that like a milkshake made of the Maryland state flag? There is American Gothic with a cow and a goat in front of the fair. You hear Maryland photo op. Normally they have like angel wings against the wall, so you can take a photo as an angel. Here, you can get your photo as a crab. Of course, it wouldn't be the state fair if you didn't have the hot tubs. Of course, at the state fair, they often have political booths. This is Hogan for Maryland. I know Hulk Hogan appeared at the RNC, but I think this is a different Hogan. The Maryland Department of Health here. It's a display. Hello, how are you?
Well, thank you.
We have a display here that gives these the different amounts of sugar
That's right.
in these drinks. Looks like you don't want to stay away from the Pepsi.
Any of these your favorite?
I try not to drink too many sugary drinks these days. I used to drink a lot of Pepsi.
Oh no. I did too. I always had the diet Pepsi.
Yeah. I try to stick to diet these days.
But I'm a water person now.
Yeah, water's the safest bet.
Yes, it is.
And then these are lumps of fat. Each of these is
5 pounds of fat.
so this is like a fat belt. You got
That is right.
5 pounds of fat there, 5 pounds of jiggly fat.
5 pounds.
That weighs a lot. Like 5 pounds is quite a bit of weight. And after stopping at the Department of Health booth and seeing how much sugar is in soda and seeing how much 5 pounds of fat weighs, you can head over here to the world's largest candy store. I wonder how many pounds of sugar are in this room. Oh boy. Some of the old-timey candy here. Coconut Long Boys. Little peanut butter bars here. What are these? Chico sticks. I don't think I've heard of any of these candies. Now, for some reason, I loved these when I was a kid. It's like a little wax bottle shaped like a soda bottle, and you bite it off. You can't eat the bottle because it's wax, but inside are a few drops of Kool-Aid, a few succulent drops of Kool-Aid that you could drink down. I remember these too. We had the dots of candy on the paper. Seemed back in the day that part of the candy eating process was like enjoying the process, sucking the Kool-Aid out of the wax, picking the paper, picking the candy off the paper like little scabs. It says Chickles gum. I always thought these were called chiclets. People always said my teeth looked like chiclets. Here's an interesting fun fact. If you know, banana candy tastes nothing like bananas, but the reason is because the types of bananas we eat nowadays are not the same breed of banana that they used to eat back in old-timey times, and the candy actually tastes way more like bananas used to taste back then. So it's not that these banana candies don't taste like bananas, it's that bananas don't taste like bananas anymore. I think these are like candy bars that you didn't think existed anymore, like Zagnut, Abba Zaba, or the Big Hunk. You have Pretty Bird Paradise here. You can actually go inside of the enclosure here and feed the birds. And they ask the question, do they bite? The answer? Maybe. All right, we're headed in. Got our feed stick. Got a 15-minute limit. Head in to the bird chamber. Do any of you birds like feed sticks? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Got a little Hitchcocky there for a second. Hey, birds. Ah! Sorry. You were want to feed. There we go. You're a nice bird. You're a pretty bird. Oh, there we go. Ah! Okay. We're gonna calm down here. Oh, hey, little guy. They said you were allowed to pet him. I don't think you're allowed to kiss him though. Hey, bird. What are you doing? Now we saw the Republican booth on the other side. Here is the Maryland Democrats. You see their symbol is a crab, much like many other things in Maryland. This is Horseland over here. Little tiny horses here. This is Smidgens and Prince. They are, I guess, Maryland miniatures. Here's Raven, another little tiny horse. There's a lot of tiny horses in here. How are you guys? Oh, this horse is a therapist. Hey there. How are you? Oh, you're a good therapist. I know it's hard for a horse to get a degree in therapy. Like your hair, little braid there. And here is a kissing booth if you like to kiss horses. I don't know, Hey there. How are you? There's a horse set up with a horse harness racing rig. It's like where one person is pulled behind the horse there in the harness. I do get the impression people in Maryland, they really love their flag. And it is probably the most unique flag in existence. Now it looks like they're doing some horse racing over here.
That was a good heat. This is a good, this horse comes in well.
Oh, here's the horses for the next race coming right now. Ooh, I like this one's orange hat. Yeah, I think I'm going with orange hat is my pick. Oh, why is this one blindfold? It's gonna be hard to race blindfolded. Definitely not betting on the blindfolded horse. We have the kiddie rides over here. Here we have the plane train. It's a train made out of planes. And if you look at each one of the planes here, they actually have different airlines on them. There's American Airlines in the front. There's Delta. Oh man, I feel bad for those kids. I feel bad for those kids that have to fly Spirit. Some sort of spinning banana ride here. It is time for a state fair tradition, the racing pigs. We have Swifties swine racing pigs before. I've seen this troupe at other state fairs. You can see it's actually really crowded over here at the pig racing arena. There they go. Here they come. Goes wild. We have Swifty, the swimming pig here. Little baby pig.
Oh,
there he goes.
Swifty the water all the way across. That's how it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Swifty, the swimming pig.
Looks like we've got some of the agricultural displays in this building. It's the unthreshed grain here. And then they have the feed corn. Now remember, my grandma lived next to a cornfield when I was growing up, and we would go get the corn out of the field, and we couldn't eat it because it was feed corn. It was like really hard. I could never understand how someone could eat corn that hard. There's the wool. Oh, it says please touch. I certainly will. I always like the unusual vegetable section. So you've got the Siamese squash there. This weird lumpy potato. Oh, look at this one up here. These are, looks like two carrots that are like intertwined. They're tangled within each other. And well, that looks like a little potato man. There is that is an eggplant there. And oh, look at this tiny, so this little tiny shriveled piece of okra. And oh yeah, look at this little pepper and this weird little tomato. The wall of hay there. You can see all the different textures and colors of hay. There's the 4-H building over here. That's one thing I love about Maryland. Every square inch is covered with the flag.
News for you.
Oh, look at that. Animatronic Christmas tree here. That's a lot of fun. Got the crafts here. Look at this marionette wizard. Oh, look at this massive crochet section here. The crocheted blanket with the Three Stooges on it. Oh yeah, look at all these crocheted creatures. Some different Pokemon in there. And this crochet clown. Oh, look at that. Look at the shark. Dead eyes. Like a doll's eyes. I'm staring at this over here and trying to figure out who these three guys are. It's the 4-H art projects. I've got them covered with like this plastic sheen, I guess, to protect them from grabby hands. There's a pretty cool goat there. Well, that's first place. It's the Mosner Miller building. Don't know who Mosner Miller is, but let's see what lies inside his building. The Maryland Department of Natural Resources in this building. Got the big old catfish there. It's a northern snakehead. And then there is a whale, a right whale. I was not expecting to see this in here, but I love this. Maryland's Mythical Creatures. Actually an exhibit on cryptids here at the Maryland State Fair. Talks about the Wendigo, the cursed antlered beast walking the earth with the intense hunger for human flesh. But it's saying, it's positing an alternative theory that it's just deer walking around on their hind legs. Here's one I'm not as familiar with, the Deweo. The Deweo, I guess it's like kind of like a werewolf type creature. Said possibly begin with coyotes exhibiting defensive behavior. Here's the sea monster from the Chesapeake Bay, Chessie there. There is the chupacabra. Some examples of potential chupacabras there. You know, some believe that chupacabras are actually dogs with that are sick or have skin conditions. And one of the strangest cryptids in existence, Maryland's own Snallygaster. You can see a big flying beast with tentacles hanging from its mouth. And one of the few cryptids to actually be considered a racist cryptid, believe it or not. Unfortunately, legend originated, historically been used to perpetrate violence or racism on black Americans. Man, that just turned into a bummer really fast. Here's the Maryland Cryptid Quiz. We have the list of cryptids along the side, and then over here is what they may possibly be. So you hook the wire to the cryptid and hook the wire to what it might be, and apparently the light will go off if you get the right answer. Let's see, we have the squonk here. The squonk here, which is actually more of a Pennsylvania cryptid. Let's see, this could the squonk possibly be a maybe a sick groundhog? Survey says yes. Look at these like Pokemon cards with the cryptids on them. So you have the chupacabra, the goat sucker, then you flip it over and it suggests what it could possibly be. Sarcoptic mange there. Again, the Wendigo could possibly be bipedal stance of a deer. What do you think Chessie is? Chessie could be a sturgeon, and the unfortunate racist Snallygaster could be a blue heron, one of the most racist birds known to man. Got the Maryland Natural Resources Police. Some animals hanging here. Got a very faded raccoon and a very vicious fox over here. Chaos reigns. And across the hallway we have the State Fair Museum in here. There's a sign for the Cow Palace. A variety of ribbons handed out over the years. This is a shoe shining stand from the grandstand area. 4-H section over there. Little 4-H doll, little girl feeding the sheep. Some trophies there. The chicken trophy. Some bunny trophies over on this side. Yeah, lots and lots of different ribbons from over the years. So I was walking along this area, enjoying the goats here in the goat pen. Then I looked down into the grass and I found laying here is a fetus. That's not a real fetus. That is a rubber fetus. That freaked me out there for a second. I don't know. I guess I should leave this where I found it in case someone is missing their fetus. Farm animals down here. Here's the swine judging area. Look at these hungry little piglets here, drinking some pig milk. Yeah, those are hungry piglets. Oh, look here, we have Field of Screams here One of my favorite haunts. They have one of the greatest hay rides in haunt history out in kind of the Philadelphia area. Scarecrow there. Got some cows in here with this exhibit set up by the College of Agricultural and Natural Resources. And we have this mascot here. It looks to be some sort of snapping turtle. Have a baby calf down here taking a little nap. And you can vote for a name for that calf right there. It was born on the 4th. Let's see, Delilah, Violet, Summer, Cupid, Shelby, or Serena. I kind of like Delilah. We'll go with Delilah. Different animals in here. Have some alpaca. Hey, Mr. Alpaca, what are you doing? I love their haircuts. So this is a dairy cattle right here. This is a beef cattle. So this is the pen you want to be in. Just the ducks here playing in the pond. Oh, they just fell off the edge there. I guess it's almost like a high dive board. They can jump off the ledge there if they want to swim, and then head back up the ladder there. I mean, what are you doing there, Mr. Sheep? Having a good time at the fair? Looks like you got a nice haircut while you were here. Oh, we just missed it. That calf over there was born five minutes ago. Welcome to reality, little one.
She's probably not, but we always check just to make sure. The rate of twins is about 2%, so it's not uncommon. We usually have to see. We want them up and moving as quickly as possible.
Oh, look at that. It's 5 minutes old, already trying to take its first steps.
Our mom of Kate, she's been periodically pushing. She was having some really great contractions. My girl.
Not sure what this is over here on the corner. It's like a little muscle man, and it says Andy Strong on it. And over here at the State Farm booth, you can build your own free bobblehead. I think we're gonna get a bobblehead made here in a moment. Now, when I did this at the Ohio State Fair, they only had like sports figures. They've got some new ones here. We've got a knight, a fuzzy horned monster, an astronaut, or an alien. Oh, I really like the alien. Oh, I guess you can be a Dalmatian too. Really like the alien. I think we're gonna have to go with the monster there, with the devilish monster. And there we go. There's my State Farm bobblehead. I am a fuzzy red monster, and all I had to do was give them my driver's license and all my personal information. Look at him bobble. So thank you for joining me here today at the Maryland State Fair, number 29 in our mission to visit all the state fairs. Got some more coming up this season. A few weeks. There's 3 more state fairs that I have my eye on completing. So stay tuned on this channel and join me on my journey to check every single state fair off my list. Now, if you like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun random stuff. If you would like to help the channel in other ways, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more gets you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop, as well as Carpetbagger pressed pennies. And got a bunch of new stickers down there as well. And of course, doing personalized messages on Cameo. If you'd like to send a personal message from me to you or to a friend or family member, check the description of this video. All that information is down there. And all those things help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.